When you see these images, what is the first thing that comes to mind? Typically, the first thing that everyone thinks of when they see images such as these is a stereotype. Stereotypes give society the unfair ability to easily separate individuals into categories based on appearance, race, gender, religious background, culture, interests, and many other characteristics. Stereotypes are almost always negative. They can put labels on individuals who do not deserve them. They promote social prejudice and inequality. Let's face it, anyone would hesitate to allow a beauty queen to run for president because society assumes she has good looks but not a lot of brains. Individuals become confined in the boundaries of a stereotype, and their individuality becomes lost in the commonality amongst others. Although we cannot get rid of these unfair judgments altogether, we need to begin to overlook them in order to rid society of social injustice. But where do these stereotypes originate? It is clear that the entertainment industry conjures these misleading judgments. Consequently, society is easily swayed by this media. We are brainwashed. There is no escaping the media's presence in everyday life. The entertainment industry creates these factitious stereotypes to sometimes shock and thus capture the attention of a larger audience. Stereotypes make assumptions about certain groups of people into realities. When the viewer can relate to a certain group, he or she is much more impacted by the media's message. Many teen-targeted movies, such as The Breakfast Club and 10 Things I Hate About You, incorporate overdone high school stereotypes into overdramatic plotlines. I think it is safe to say that not many high schools, at least in this country, have such extremely segregated social groups. Yes, cliques do exist, but not to the extent that the media depicts them in.
A brain, a beauty, a jock, a rebel, and a recluse.
Can't believe this is really happening.
The coffee kids.
That was Costa Rican, butthead.
Very edgy. Don't make any sudden movements around them. These delusionals are your white Rastas. They're big Marley fans. They think they're black. Semi-political, but mostly...
Smoke a lot of weed?
Yeah. These guys...
Wait, let me guess. Cowboys?
Yeah, but the closest they've come to a cow is McDonald's. These are your future MBAs. We're all Ivy League accepted. Yuppie greed is back, my friend. Hey, guys. How you doing? Close it, Boogie. Yesterday, I was their god.
Before even meeting his fellow students, Cameron, who is one of the central characters in 10 Things I Hate About You, can already make assessments based on their appearances and stereotypical clique names. Movies, as well as other entertainment mediums, make these cliques look almost desirable. There are even some people who feel safe associating themselves with a certain group. At least now they have been accepted by some set of peers. However, stereotyping is more than often a negative practice. Prejudice that often results from the stereotyping can frequently leave an individual feeling vulnerable, and thus can even cause him or her to do something almost irrational. For instance, women are oftentimes the most victimized by stereotypes. The media creates different female personas, such as the femme fatale and the cute but ignorant dumb blonde. Advertising even goes as far as to say that beauty is only characteristic of flawless, extremely thin women. This is a stereotype that a lot of females strive to attain, and can oftentimes be quite dangerous to their health. In Ron Brown's book, The Body Fat Guide, he reveals that for every 200 women in the general population, 1 to 6 will be affected by anorexia. Anorexia is not an uncommon disorder to hear about in today's society. Because the media produces images of thin models everywhere, the general population of women feels obligated to assimilate, and it just isn't safe. So what is the solution to media's unjust stereotyping? Society should take what they are viewing with a grain of salt, because after all, the entertainment industry exists to entertain and does not always represent the truth. The only way of truly assessing someone's character is by sincerely getting to know him or her, not by their initial looks, appearances, and impressions. There is nothing wrong with being entertained by the media. but the consumer must be open to new ideas and thus not stereotype others based upon what has been shown through TV and magazines.